snafus along the way. And, I'm really thrilled that my son Chris, my son Matt and his best friend Chris, they got a good laugh over that one. Well, basically, it's as if I have two kids now because Chris has joined the crew and has escaped. They're on spring break now. It's been a never-ending spring break. But since our regular staff is, of course, all staying at home, Akron Buzz Live here is an experiment we are conducting in the studio where we are broadcasting this amazing production with the help of our 8th graders, my son Matt and his best friend Chris. So if you cut to camera 6, you can see our weekend. We added a few things here. And we disassembled, we cleaned up, we reorganized. We were trying to work out some of the technical glitches. We're having a lot of fun trying to see how it would go if we did some live television. Akron, Ohio, my hometown. We deserve local television. And this program certainly is not going to fill the void left when our nightly newscast, our evening local newscast, left some 25 years ago. But hey, it looks like a TV show, right? And we're having fun. That's the important thing. And of course, our goal is to provide a platform for the voice of the people. And so we have the Skype and we have the FaceTime set up. These are our numbers or our codes, our emails, or I don't know. It's very interesting learning how Skype and FaceTime and all of this stuff work. And thank you to all of our audience members who have joined us tonight in support of Akron Buzz Live. And thank you to our nearly 3,000 followers on Facebook. Just fascinating to me, the support that we have here in this grand experiment we call Akron Buzz. We would like to bring on Aaron Coleman joining us shortly. And Chris, why don't you cue me when Aaron has made the Skype connection. And there he is right there. We have a new monitor in front of me so I can see this. And how do I not see this? Aaron, can you hear us? And thank you for joining us tonight. How the heck are you?
I'm doing great, Dan. How are you doing?
Okay, hang on one second. Speaking of technical glitches, I think that there is one other setting here that we need to make happen that somehow we didn't make happen. It's we're not hearing you in the studio here. Why don't we do this? We are going to take a quick break. We are going to cut back to some of the beautiful drone footage we just shot. Matt, Chris, and I went out and did some, in case there's any trouble, I should say our drone videographer went and shot some shots. Aaron, we're going to fix your microphone. We're going to take a short break and cut to the drone video, and we will be back with Aaron Coleman right after this.
All right.
Aaron, are you still with us? And can you hear us?
I am still with. I can
Can
hear
you guys
you.
hear him? Okay. Well, that's one heck of a technical glitch. That's the most amazing thing ever. Somehow, my feed has been disconnected. We spent the whole weekend here having fun with this setup. And Aaron, give us one more chance here. We're gonna figure out the technical glitch. Go ahead, Chris, and play the next spot. Fortunately, we have some funny videos queued up. We must have known there was going to be a little technical glitch because we brought some good videos to show. We are going to go to a spot. Chris, why don't you hit the next and until Face Blanket comes up. We are going to play the Face Blanket commercial. Go ahead.
You want to keep your face warm, but you don't want to raise your heating bill. Cold weather camping trips can be ruined when your face gets too cold trying to sleep. Blankets work okay, but they're hard to keep in place, and you end up breathing stale air. It's almost impossible to sleep with your head under a blanket for long without having to uncover your head for fresh air. Sleep masks block out light, but your face still gets cold. Now there's the face blanket, the blanket with a breathing hole. The face blanket keeps your face totally warm and lets you breathe outside air while saving on heating costs and camping outside. So now you can sleep in total warmth and comfort in any setting. The kids will love a new security blanket in the form of a face blanket. Face blanket makes a great holiday gift. The face blanket is made of luxurious soft fleece with a specially designed breathing hole that will fit everyone. So now you can sleep on your back or side in total warmth from head to toe. Perfect for everyone. But that's not all the face blanket can do. Teens can use the face blanket as a prop while they sneak out of the house. Hunters can sleep in the wild and not disturb wildlife. Instantly become unrecognizable with the face blanket when you see an ex or someone else you don't want to see at a party. A Halloween mask to scare trick-or-treaters. Useful when you're not in the mood. Climbing a mountain? Good thing there's the face blanket. And when you buy the face blanket, you're helping save the planet because our soft, luxurious fleece is made from recycled pop bottles. So don't be the one with the cold face. Order the face blanket now. You want to keep your face warm, but you don't want to raise your heating bill.
All right, we are back. I hope everyone enjoyed the face blanket. I sure enjoyed running around to the technical side and pushing every button we could find. Aaron, are you still with us? And can you hear me?
I am with you, and I can hear you.
Thank you for that. This is really a television practice is what we have over here. And I got to tell you something, I've been doing this for 30 years, and I learn something new every night that we do this. So thank you for sticking with us. And how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Hopefully you guys are doing well as well.
Yeah, so what are you doing? What's the family doing there in beautiful Cuyahoga Falls to stay entertained and to stay sane?
Well, both me and my wife are working from home. My day job, of course, is teaching at an alternative school. I'm teaching a few math classes, so I've been busy with that. Been calling some families, making sure that they have their assignments and everything good to go and all of that. And my wife's working as well. And then for our son Carter, what we do sometimes is we take him outside for walks in our neighborhood, and he does a little coloring every now and again. He reads some books, and of course, he watches a few episodes of Daniel Tiger and Mickey Mouse. So yeah.
So what is of course, you were in the media and news business at WAKR Radio, certainly for more than a decade. And let's say that now you're in education. What are the challenges in getting the students to check in with you, to do their work? Any advice for parents who might be struggling, certainly not me, but other parents who might be struggling to get their kids to do the work at home?
Right. Basically, a lot of it is just following up with them, making sure that they do all their work, and just checking in with them to make sure that they don't
You
have
want to
any
keep your
questions.
face warm.
And, you know, one of the things that we do at the Steel Academy where I work is we do daily Facebook videos, myself and all the rest of the teachers. What we do is we do about a 5 to 10 minute video, pretty much explaining the lesson for the day and the lessons for the week as they go along. And that way, if they might not have a strong internet connection, but they do have a Facebook on their phone, all they have to do is just watch the video and then do the lesson or do the problem or whatever it is off of that, and they're able to get their work done. But as far as any advice that I could give to people who have kids in school and need to do distance learning, just follow up with the school, follow up with your child's teachers, and just make sure that they send out everything that they need to send, and just follow up with them and keep all lines of communication open.
Now, you remember when Akron Buzz started back in the basement studio, easily 8 or 9 years ago, maybe I don't know, 6, 7, 8 or 9. Take a look at camera 6 here. Take a look at this studio. What these guys get in the it's an engineering marvel, right? No, it's a black magic switcher and software-based switching and video playback, and Matt and Chris are just doing a great job. You might recognize some of the furniture and the consoles came from the old studio, but if you remember that, all that was in the basement back in the day, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's amazing what we have here. And if we could just figure out how to make it all work perfectly every night, I think that's why we come over here and practice. So finally, I'll leave you with this question. Is there a chance that in your teaching you might get to teach media someday? Would you, I mean, with all your experience in media and the news business, wouldn't you love to be teaching students television broadcasting, radio broadcasting, and journalism?
Yeah, I certainly hope so. I think that's my end goal now. I had like a different end goal about 4 or 5 years ago, but now since my career focus is somewhat changed, I definitely want to incorporate my love and appreciation for media, for journalism, radio, and television, and impart that wisdom and impart that knowledge to the next generation of students. And that's definitely something that I'm looking forward to, hopefully in the near future soon, and if not now, then sometime down the road for sure.
I need to play this video for you. Chris, roll the squirrel at the picnic table. I don't know how what the magic formula. Nobody knows the magic formula for what's going to go viral. Take a look at this. Have you seen the squirrels at a picnic table video on social media? Chris, play the video there, and Matt, you go to it. There it is, the squirrel picnic. Clayton went online and found Aaron, are you able to see this through our feed?
Yeah, I'm able to see it.
I don't know who, some guy in Pennsylvania making picnic tables for squirrels. And then he posted his picnic tables for squirrels online, and this thing went viral. So now there's all this video on YouTube of squirrels at little picnic tables. And I mean, you just have to laugh. I think it's just in this era that we're living in, you just need this kind of entertainment. What is it about the squirrel at the picnic table that makes it go viral? I don't understand it.
Right.
Now we might be losing you. Oh, is that happening? Okay. All right. Well, Aaron, thank you for joining us. Thank you for sticking with us through some minor technical glitches. As usual, the glitches are caused by what I thought would have been a genius idea, and that was to change the way that the FaceTime and the Skype come into the system. Tonight is our test run. Obviously, it has not gone as smoothly as we would have liked, but anyway, we're still having fun, and that's the most important thing. So the question is, could you take a bunch of video production equipment handed down from all the other video production operations that we have and put them all in a room and do some local television? What would that look like and what would that sound like? And we've answered that question tonight. So, Aaron, thank you for joining us and sticking with us through the technical glitches. We are going to take a short break. We are going to go to some drone footage, beautiful new drone footage. The drone worked tonight. So we have some new footage to work with, and of course, to make matters worse, our video player is glitching out, and I'm just going to say, no matter what happens, I'm having a great time. So we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back right after this. Oh, hang on, Chris, bring that audio up. And we are back in our grand experiment that is Akron Buzz Live. And we're going to leave you tonight with some video footage of our technical crew here. Went down the street with us, so we shot some new downtown Akron footage to be used on our program. And we had a great time. There's a lot of rules with the drone. And, you know, everybody's got one. And we are just hobbyists, right? It depends on what you're doing. If you're doing it for fun, then it's a hobby. So here we go. Let's roll video here of the best production assistants at the Copley Farallon Middle School, Matt and Chris. I got a quick shot of them as the drone was coming down, and it's mildly entertaining. And as we play it, Matt, Chris, why don't you bring your mics up and tell me a little bit about how you feel about learning how to fly the drone. And I don't know, there's got to be a rule. I mean, are you allowed to learn how to fly the drone when you're... I didn't let them fly it, let's say. I was just showing them how it works. So, Chris, roll the footage there, and bring up your mic and tell me what your... narrate this for me. What is happening here, and what is your feeling as the drone is coming at you?
It was just kind of fun, I guess, to see you flying it.
That's all I'm gonna say. My face is really crazy.
Yeah, Matt just said his face looks weird.
So does your
But
hair.
And just out of sheer morbid curiosity, I have to know, why did you bring the music up?
because it's nice, it adds it.
You're painting a beautiful show here with the audio.
Uh-huh.
You're an artist.
Yeah.
Bring it down a little bit so that there's the art to it is.
It's really quiet.
You want to have it under if you're talking.
Yeah.
So here we are over, I wanted to stay off camera, but then Chris was hiding from the drone. Chris, why were you hiding from the drone? And did you feel like you would be safer if you were near me?
No, I did not feel safer near you that much. I just wanted to see what you were seeing, and I don't really like cameras too much pointing at me.
Was the camera was in your face?
Yeah.
Matt, how do you feel about the camera in your face or the drone flying right in front of you?
I wasn't really scared at it whatsoever.
But me and Matt do want to learn how to fly a drone, and you have a few extras.
I do have a few extras, and you understand the reason we have a few extra drones
Is because you crash
is
all the
because
time.
we would crash them, and they still fly, but the camera doesn't work. And some of them, these drones are so inexpensive, and the new one has. We got to pay attention, guys. You see, it's very hard to be a part of the show. Trust me, and direct, and then also be a part of the show. So Chris likes to play a little audio underneath. I'm not sure. We're going to have to. We didn't discuss that beforehand. I don't know if that was approved by the executive producers over there.
We approve it.
Oh, you are now the executive producer. You just approved it.
Yep.
All right. Well, we've had a lot of fun coming on live. It's a short show tonight because our Skype is not working for some reason because the chief engineer needs to be fired. But unfortunately, he's also the host and the sponsor of this fine program. So, with that, we are going to say goodnight. And unless there are any comical reviews of our performance here tonight, the show was so bad, it wasn't even worth roasting on Facebook. That's how bad the show was. Great.
And there's only one viewer on it.
Oh, now there's only one viewer anyway.
And there's
That's
one
fine.
viewer on
Yeah,
Facebook.
That's us.
The top was just 10. That's all we
All
had
right.
today.
Well, that's our review. All right, well, that has been our Akron Buzz, the grand experiment as we continue to test and practice and figure all this out. And boy, when we do these they should be flawless when we do these in a live streaming at company events because we have got tons and tons of hours of flight time practice, both on the drone and in live streaming. So anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.